would like to share as a singer, as a musician, to budding artists? Anything that
It's
comes
actually
to your mind?
freaky that you asked me this, because yesterday I was on a flight back, to Mumbai, and I myself was writing a few points that I wanted to focus on as a person, to help myself become better and my career to become better. So
brilliant.
to all the aspiring people who are listening to this podcast, I call this the P's of life. Number one is to find your passion. What do you feel passionate about? It could be food, it could be music, it could be acting, it could be dancing, whatever. Just find that passion. It takes a lot of time. People take years before finding their passion, but when they do, I feel that you should not let go of it. Second point is to practice that passion daily. So be it if Amal's passion was playing piano and composing music. So he practices it daily by making new songs every day. So that is his practice. And my practice is by listening to new songs and trying to do my riyaz with it. So that is practice. So every day, to make that passion come to life, you have to practice. Third is to try your best to perfect that. Practicing is one thing, but practicing it smartly is another thing altogether. So it's important to listen to as many artists as possible. I'm saying this from a musical perspective, to listen to as many artists as possible and try to see what they're doing and try to do what they're doing. So that makes you a better artist. If you can do what someone else does and do what you do, that's like having two weapons with you. After you feel that, no one can actually perfect anything, but you can try your best to perfect it, which is I have written, try your best to perfect it. So after you feel that you have in certain areas of your singing or music, you've perfected something, plan your goal or strategies. What do you want to do in life with that music? Do you want to do non-film music? Do you want to do film music? Do you want to create pop music? And work and see avenues which open up towards that. It may be around you and you may not even know. Sometimes what happens is I went to a theatre and I met a friend and she said, I write music. So I was like, oh cool, let's hang out. Tomorrow I met her and I made a song with her, and that song releases and becomes a big hit. Where do you know? You don't know where your opportunity lies. So, once you plan what you want to do, you start seeking those things everywhere that you go. And the moment you put those signals out in the world, you find the right people to help you make that dream come true. And then persevere despite all obstacles and in the face of all odds. You may find the right opportunities, you may reach almost to your goal, and it might not happen.
You have to be prepared for that.
Many times in my life, I have sung many songs, but they have not come out in my voice. They have been replaced by other singers. And I stopped taking this to my heart very early on, because this happened to me when I was 13 years old. So as a child, I've seen, replacement, rejection.
Yeah, you've tasted failure.
So it's very important that you have to have that perseverance. You have to keep going despite all this. It's very tough. I know I'm just saying it as one word, but for someone, they must be going through a lot to even just go through all that they're going through. So the only way to look at this is to believe that all the setbacks are going towards a much bigger goal than you can even imagine. And the last is, be patient. Even though you've done your best, you've given your best to a song, you have to be patient for that song to come out in the way that you may want it to come tomorrow. It might not come tomorrow. Example, Chale Aana, the song
I made it 2 years ago,
Yeah.
but it's in November 2017 is where I made the song.
We all were getting impatient for the
Ki
song to come.
aayega?
Kab aayega? When will people listen
When
to
you
it?
know something special has happened, you wanted ki kal aa jaye yaar. I hope it comes
Example
out
with this Aladdin thing. I have been working on it since the last 2 months. I have been waiting, itching to tell people that I've done it. No, but you have to be patient with it. It's the right time to tell things. There's a right time when the work comes out. So what I have learned over the last 2 years, actually the last 1 year, is that patience is the key. Patience is so important. You have to be really, really patient, and you have to work hard at it, because you never know when something happens.
And I think what's more important, to anyone who's trying to be a composer or a singer, maybe for film or non-film, don't do it to be famous.
Yeah.
First.
Let it be a byproduct of
That will happen.
everything.
If you work hard to make your name I think it's very important, work hard to make a name that resounds with good work, with simplicity. I think that is what people miss out when they get successful. I'm very glad that Armaan and I don't care about those things, because our parents are really from very simple backgrounds and they've kept us grounded. So I think it's very important कि why you're doing your music or any other profession, if you're doing it for the wrong reason, कि मैं ये गाना बनाऊंगा और मैं स्टार बन जाऊंगा, तो फिर आप कभी स्टार नहीं बनोगे. Then you will always be one of the crowd. I think when you work with the intention कि I want to just give my best
and give good music
and make people smile with my music and make them feel an emotion or maybe dance, anything, just make them feel happy about life, then you will, I think, reach out in the right way.
I think this is the secret of your success, because your vision has never been fogged by, the success, the name and fame. Armaan Amaal Malik. No, I think, whenever I have met them, they have, come across as so simple and honest people. And, we, through this podcast, are so fortunate to, you have shared your personal notes today. And, we are just privileged to have so much information today. So, guys, I think this is an episode that you guys should not miss. So it's available on all podcast apps. 9XM Soundcast is really thankful to
Thank you so much.
for
Thank you so
sharing
much.
so much time.
Thank you. It was amazing. I really love even the device that it's being recorded on. It's very colorful and beautiful.
Hi everyone, this is Armaan Malik.
Hi guys, this is Amaal Malik.
Well, we just finished a very, very special podcast. It's called the 9XM Soundcast. And if you really, really like the snippets that you are seeing, listen to the 9XM Soundcast on all the available podcasts, on all the available platforms. And you'll definitely find some amazing content out there.